What annoys the fuck out of you? Trash less than 2 feet from trash can. And mounds of dog shit a foot away from the fully stocked bag dispenser, trash can, trash anywhere. I'll hold on to my trash until I see a trash can, no matter how long it takes. People who get on the train before allowing people off. I will stand in your way until you get out of my way so I can get off the F King train. This with elevators too. So many people in my college try to shove entire groups past me onto the elevator before letting me, and me alone, off. I've taken to standing inches from the door so they have no choice but to let me off first, or make it really obvious they're an asshole. Obnoxiously bright headlights. Cries and astigmatism. My brother, let us suffer the light distortions together. I fucking hate driving at night now because every fucking person in a truck here has to have the brightest lights known to man pointed directly at my eyeballs. It's so bad I can barely see in front of me because of the glare. It blows my mind that there's no sign of laws being written or enforced for this. It's great that you, one person, can see. But every person you drive by isn't going to be able to see for 30 seconds. Drivers who pull out in front of you on the road when they clearly didn't have enough time. This, and then they're barely pressing the gas. And it really annoys me if there is literally no one behind me. Like you couldn't have waited just a few more seconds before I passed to get onto the road? They aren't paying any attention to the car-free space behind you. They are only paying attention to themselves and assume you know they are the main character. Speakerphone conversations / TikTok videos on public transport. In the fucking restaurant. In the fucking restaurants. Bathroom. Seriously, it's happened to me more than once. Clickbait. I'm so fucking tired of seeing articles and videos with ridiculous titles and thumbnails. I don't need to have my fucking mind blown to be convinced to watch a video about dovetail joints, okay? Just get to the goddamn point. This obviously goes double for videos that are meant to be educational in some way. I've got 12 solutions to the clickbait problem. #6 will shock you. I did #6 for 1 week, and this is what happened. People standing in the way in shops. Fucking move. I still remember one time during the heavy restrictions in COVID, where the stores would narrow down entrances and exist to a single person only. Some fucking dude's phone goes off, and he has the audacity to block the only exit and answer the phone. Some people have absolutely zero self-awareness of their surroundings. My cat scratching to get in my room aggressively just to want out 5 minutes later. This is a never-ending cycle. I have a barn-style-esque door, but it's not attached on the bottom, so my cat can go in and out as she pleases, but the dogs can't. The only downside is that she will open it wider to slam it if she's mad or demands attention. That nearly all help on the internet these days for the topics I'm interested in are in the form of videos instead of a simple fact. We'll use a video game example. If I'm having trouble figuring out how to do something and Google it, I don't get anything written down for how to solve it. I get 13-minute long videos. I feel this one in the core of my crotchety old man gamer soul. Gone are the days of CTTRL+F through the contents of a game FAQ's text guide. I get this all the time. I want to learn to do something in InDesign or Illustrator. Just tell me which tabs in the menu I need to go to, one step at a time. I don't want to watch a video about it. And then, you click over here, and, no, here. And then you just click this here. Full in what you want it to do, no explanation. Click here, and you're done. So yeah, I hope that was a great watch for you. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button and ring the bell, so you get all my videos and I'll see you next time. Me. Pumps gas. Pay at pump. Pump. Receipt? Me. Yes. Pump. Walk your ass inside and see the cashier. Somewhat related, but those videos that play ads at the pump annoy the piss out of me. Learning that the mute button is the second button from the top on the right was one of the greatest discoveries. Me. That motherfucker procrastinates too much, especially by spending time on Reddit. Yeah, I'd have to agree. I hate you too. I just met the guy and I can't stand him. People who drop hints then get mad when you don't pick up on them. Why can't we talk about issues and get things resolved instead of playing games? I pick up on every hint I get. My dad loves to do this, and I ignore them. If you can't ask me like a grown person, then I'm going to pretend I'm oblivious about what you're hinting at. I'm not doing the work of asking you what you want. Fucking infuriating. I feel terrible for saying this, but my grandpa's new wife. She is kind sometimes, but doesn't understand when to not talk about certain things. After losing my baby, 4 days after the fact, she kept bringing it up and would introduce me to people as the girl who just lost her baby. She also said I was much smaller than she expected me to be after losing my child. Fuck that woman. Sorry that you have to deal with that. There might be an explanation, but there is no excuse. When I'm looking for a recipe online and someone tells me their life story for like 3 pages before they get to the actual recipe. Edit. Thank you all for the suggestions in the replies to help jump straight to the recipe. I don't know how I hadn't noticed there was a jump to recipe button. If you use Firefox or Chrome, look for the extension Recipe Filter. It detects recipes on a site and will bring it up to the top in a frame showing just the recipe. It has links at the bottom if you want to close it and read the rest of the blog. Works automatically and is pretty wonderful. People reading a headline, making baseless assumptions about what they think the article is about, and then getting angry about those assumptions as if they are facts. This plus clickbait headlines is making people go insane. People not returning their shopping cart to the corrals. Oh, I have a variant of this. I'm Swedish, so people take the carts back to the stable. But when there are multiple sorts of carts, say one big deep one and one short shallow one, people usually just mix them up like a fucking shopping cart salad instead of putting them in the correct line. Hearing people eating loudly. Oddly enough, when an animal does it, it makes me smile. This is the one I was looking for. Hearing someone eat loudly sets me off way more than it should. I'm generally a mellow person, but this is just something I can't stand. Advertising. Borderline unethical. Every motherfucker is clamoring for your attention to sell you trash you don't need, every minute of every day. I don't like that you have to pay to not be advertised to. I get it. Companies gotta make a buck. I don't have to like it though. For a person experiencing their first Mother's Day without their mom, it's particularly difficult when there are Mother's Day ads everywhere. Texts, emails, junk mail, billboards, signs, store displays, Reddit ads, etc.